Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so you know that originally we were hoping to recap the Real Housewives of Orange County season 16, the new episode this week, and that's not what happened. Now, I've complained about this. We talked about this in the pre-records. I don't understand why we got a never before seen scenes of Below Deck, and then a new episode of Vanderpump Rules, and then a never before seen scenes of Real Housewives of Orange County, and then a new episode of Real Housewives of Miami, even though it's on Peacock. I don't understand why some are getting greenlit and some aren't, but that's okay because the women will bring the drama on and off the screens because social media is still very much alive. Now, Real Housewives of Orange County's Kelly Dodd is saying that Shannon Beador is afraid of Heather Dubrow and is comparing Heather to mafia wives, as she's also sharing her thoughts on Noella Bergner. We have all the details on that and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that in the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Orange County, Heather Dubrow had some serious choice of words for Shannon Beador, who brought up a rumored lawsuit against Carrie Dubrow. Heather expressed that, well, her words were not a threat, but a promise. Her message was very clear. Now, Kelly Dodd, who left the show, shared that Heather threatened to sue Kelly twice. The Bravo stars have battled it out in the press, going back and forth, and now that Kelly is no longer a housewife, she has no problem sharing her true thoughts about the cast and revealing inside information. In Kelly's show, Rick and Kelly Unmasked, Kelly's husband, Rick Leventhal, asked Kelly why Shannon recently apologized to Heather. Kelly responded, because Shannon's afraid of her. Poor Shannon. She doesn't have her real friends to back her up, so she has to kiss her ass. It's bullshit. You're going to get mad at somebody for telling the truth? I mean, technically, hold on, wait a minute, Kelly. I got to stop her there real quick. It's not about telling the truth. You talked about Shannon Beador talked about Nicole James's private medical information, a private lawsuit. And I understand all of this could be public knowledge, right? But you brought up something about her and a alleged botched boob job that she wasn't happy about. Nicole James was not the person who brought this up. So I don't think that it should be fair game, only because it was so long ago and it has to do with somebody's business. By talking about somebody's business, it's the media. So if you go out here and you have the latest season of Orange County saying Dr. Terry Dubrow is known for, giving these bad boob jobs, which he's not. But if you said that and people start hearing that, maybe someone who might have went to him to get some work done, maybe they could have changed their mind just based off of that scene. So I think it makes perfect sense why Heather Dubrow is very protective over her husband, her family, and his business. But Rick then mentioned Heather's longstanding grudge against Shannon, which Kelly feels is ridiculous. You can just see the evil. She's a little evil girl here. That's Heather Dubrow. Rick addressed Heather's threat at the end of the episode when the mother of four promised Shannon that she'd lose more than just a friendship if Shannon went after her family again. Rick and Kelly, however, weren't surprised by Heather's alleged threat. And now Rick also said, she threatens to sue you if she doesn't like what you say. Heather's scene reminded Kelly of mafia wives, which I think she's talking about mob wives, but okay. She believes Heather is ruining that show, but she thinks Noella Bergner is a great addition to the cast. Noella's the only one that's interesting to me. She said before offering a warning, you're going to see that Heather Dubrow is being very mean to Noella. I'm sure she got a few inside tidbits, especially because I know that her and, Shannon Beador are still friends. I'm sure Shannon Beador is keeping her very up to speed as to what's going on behind the scenes while they're filming. But at the end of the day, that's not going to bring Kelly Dodd back on the show. Kelly Dodd has been so open, whether it's on her podcast, social media. I mean, we just did a video 2 days ago where she was slamming Andy Cohen and saying, how is that reboot working out for you? You guys have less than 1 million views in the first couple episodes when we had over 1 million views for 14 out of 16 of our episodes. Andy Cohen, you got some splaining to do, where he quickly clapped back and he was like, no, hold on, wait. That's not true. We're not just counting the live viewers. You have to count the replay crew. Technically, that's what we call them on YouTube. But you have to count the replay crew views as well. That's like me saying, I do a live with you guys, and when I get off, I have 2,000 views. But really, when I get off the next day, that could be 20,000 views. It could be 10,000 views. It could be 50,000 views. It doesn't know. Well, we don't know. It doesn't matter. But the point is, it changes. You get more views, the more people can go back and rewatch it, because not everyone's going to be available at the same time once a week at that point in time at night to watch the show. I mean, this is common sense. I don't have to explain this, but I do want to know what you guys think, okay? Because when she's saying that Heather Dubrow is acting more like mafia wives, which again, I think she means mob wives. I did an interview with Renee Graziano. I tried doing one with Karen Gravano, but I couldn't land that. But Renee Graziano, and when I did, I mean, she's next level in an amazing way. She's so unapologetically herself, but she's like, if we got to fight it out, we got to talk about it. Somebody's got to go to jail. Let's do it. I'll rip your throat out. That is not how Heather Dubrow is. I mean, Mob Wives is like one step above Bad Girls Club, whereas Real Housewives of Orange County is like, did you just rip that bow off my cake? No. On Mob Wives, they would have taken your face and slammed it into the cake, and then probably ended up, would have ended up grabbing you by the feet, dragging you outside, and catching a charge. Two totally different things. And when Heather, is accused of maybe scaring Shannon Beador, I could kind of see this theory. I could see where Shannon Beador would be scared to cross Kelly or to cross Heather, only because one, she doesn't have the friends there, like Kelly said. She doesn't have the friend group to back her up. But two, if Heather's coming in with those kinds of threats, like you're going to lose a lot more than a friendship, yeah, Shannon Beador is probably scared as hell, only because she just got out of a lawsuit with Jim Bellino. Alexis Bellino's ex-husband. Do you remember her on the show? Shannon Beador and Tamra Judge both went on Heather McDonald's Juicy Scoop podcast, talked about his trampoline business, said that he was shady as, and then ended up getting slapped with the lawsuits. Tamra's just settled this week. Hers just settled. It was a $1 million lawsuit. All of the terms are confidential. We don't know who settled, who paid what, what's going to happen. But what we do know is they are avoiding a costly trial at this point. But again, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. So go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts on all this and what Kelly's saying? And does it come off like she's a little bit bitter? Or do you think, no, it makes perfect sense that she's willing to chime in on what's going on behind the scenes? I'm sure you guys have all of the opinions, which we welcome them all. And don't forget, we will be coming back tomorrow to go live to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami season 4 episode, I believe it's 4, with Jason and maybe even a special guest on Jason's channel. I'll post that on my community tab tonight. And then tomorrow's New Year's Eve, Saturday's New Year's, and then we're getting back into our actual scheduled shows, which I feel like it's been 2 weeks. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch Salt Lake City with you guys. Portia's Family Matters. I can't wait to just jump back into the groove of things. I feel like I've been on vacation for forever and I haven't. So go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.